day 8 of posting my random activities until I can retire. Here I'm going to show y'all how to do the cleanest possible oil change on a 6.7 Power Stroke. I know y'all watch all those guys on other channels oil change on everything without getting a drop anywhere. Well, I'm going to show y'all some tips and tricks on how to do it even better than them. I'm a little overdue, but I'm getting it done finally. Gonna get my tools out. There's my custom toolbox I made out of plywood. I've got a dirt floor in the shop, so I can't have a roll around box. It's held up pretty well. Here's another big topic for debate everybody fights about. What kind of oil to use? I don't know. I've read thousands of forums, and my diesel mechanic said that's what he uses, so I just use it. It oils. That's all that matters. I do try to only get Motorcraft filters, though. Here's my little filter box I made to keep my filters from getting dust and sawdust and everything else all over them. I usually just throw them on the ground, then have to clean them for 30 minutes before I use them. And this is my brand new oil pan because I just done a service on my dad's tractor and drove the tractor over the other one. So, and this is a little reminiscence of my first oil change with this truck. I bought a new pan and forgot to open the vent, so most of my oil poured all over the ground instead of in the pan. And there you can see on my hands, I'm doing pretty good at staying clean so far. I've only got a quart on that hand, so that's pretty good. I finished letting everything drain out. Try to get this plug back in. And this is where I'm always thankful that none of us drive cars. Most all this maintenance, oil changes, everything just so much easier with a truck. I don't have a lift, but I can fit under here pretty easy and clean everything off with brake clean, so I know if it's leaking. Even though it's a Power Stroke, so it leaks from the top to bottom and front to back, but it makes me feel better anyways. Let's pop this oil filter off. Once again, super clean. I don't stick a screwdriver in there and drain or anything first. That's too messy. So I prefer just to let a gallon pour all over it. And then that way I can get some more oil on my hands. It's good for hydration. Put some dirty oil back on that seal. Make sure it comes off easy for the next round. Ford spec calls for 148 foot-pounds of torque on this filter, so get as tight as you can with your hands and then put the wrench on it. And I do actually write down my mileage on the filter.